Hey babes, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, my name is Jadeywadey180. In today's video, I'm going to be teaching you all about this very glam, very smoky look right here. I was so inspired by Kim Kardashian at the Met Gala this year, and I knew that I had to recreate it for you all. So if you want to learn how to get this look, go ahead and keep watching, and don't forget to stay till the end because there is a very, very special giveaway. Okay babe, so we're gonna jump straight into it. I do have my brows on, and I actually tried to recreate her brows. I am looking at this photo for my reference. Sorry, there's a glare. But I felt like this was the best photo that you can kind of see the makeup and the brows. They were really thick, super dark, and they did have like a nice little arch to them. I used the Benefit, this is the Precisely My Brow Pencil in shade 3. And I used 4 to make them a little bit darker. But for her eyes, like, honestly, I feel like she just used a lot of liner and then smoked it out with black shadow. It's not really that difficult to get this. It's just keeping it clean. So I am gonna do my eyes first, and then I will clean up my face after and contour and snatch it and do all that stuff that Kim Kardashian does to make her face look super sharp and just really nicely contoured. But let's get straight into the eyes. So I'm going to be using 2 different palettes. The first palette that I'm going to be using is from BH Cosmetics. This is the Glam Reflection Smoke. Oh my gosh, it's so messy. Sorry guys. But I really liked the colors in it. It does have a black in here, but it's a little bit more gray toned black. So I'm going to use this shade, and I'm going to use this kind of soft brown shade, and then I might use this color in the transition. And then I really wanted a super dark black, and I don't know why I couldn't find a palette that just had a black. Just give me something dark. But the one that I did find was Noir from, like, look how dark that is. It's dark. This is from Anastasia Beverly Hills, and this is the Shadow Couture World Traveler palette. So this is an oldie but a goodie because that black is just jet black, and that's what we need for this look. So starting off my eyes, I'm going to be using the concealer from KKW Beauty in the shade 10. I'm just going to prime my eyes with this. This is just going to be good so that the shadow sticks. So getting into this palette, I'm going to get straight into this soft brown shade right here to set that concealing primer on my eyes. And I'm using brushes that I used yesterday, so they're not totally clean, but it's only on my face, so it's all good. This is the Wayne Goss 18 brush. It's a blending brush I like to use for the transition shade. Ow. Okay, so we want it to look like that. This is just going to be a really nice transition shade so that our black smoky eyes, they just blend up really nicely. Now I want to start packing on the black shade. I'm going to be using this shade right here. I really hope that it doesn't show up blue tone because some blacks have a lot of blue tone in them. But let's just layer this on first, and then we'll use the Anastasia Beverly Hills after. So I'm just going to press, and just pack this on. The shade literally looks green on my eyes. Is this green? What the heck, man? Okay, epic fail. We are going to be using the Noir from Anastasia Beverly Hills. We are not going to be using that green black color. So going in there, I'm going to go straight into the black. Yep, that's what we need, baby. I don't want no green smoky eye. Basically, we just want to start looking like a panda. Just cake on that black. Don't worry if you look like a hooker. We're gonna blend it out, baby, and then we're gonna be classy. Okay, this is the goal. We want it to look like this. Then we're gonna go back in with a smaller, precise blending brush. This is the Time Los Angeles brush, and it also comes with a fun little piece of lash on it when you buy it. So definitely a good brush to buy. Just kidding. I have little pieces of lashes everywhere. Okay, so go straight into Noir, and then we will start to blend out this crease. We want the angle at the end to be a little bit sharper. We don't want it to look like two round black eyeballs. We want to give your eyes that exotic Kimmy K look, and she always just flares it out. I literally have the best mom on the planet Earth. My mom just texted me and she was like, "Mama loves you and only wants her girl to be happy." Random out of the blue, but she's the best. Okay, so don't worry if it looks really scary at first, because smoky eyes do look really scary until you blend it out, but the end result will be perfect. You know what? We're just gonna use this palette because it does have some good shades. Let's use Fudge. That way you're not having to buy like two different palettes. I really just use that soft brown in here, so probably wouldn't suggest that palette for like this look. This probably has, you know, more of what we're going for. So we're gonna use a little bit of Fudge. I want some fudge right now. And we're gonna get in there with a blending brush. This is Japanesque 725. The reason why we use brown is so that it fades out nice, and brown is a really good mix with black. You can use gray if you want, but it does give a little bit more of a cool tone when you use gray. This is just warming it up. Cute. I want to darken up the bottom lash line, so I'm going to use Fudge first, and I'm using the Japanesque 728 brush. We're just going to go along the lash line. I am going to be using black under here too though, but I want to use both. Okay, so getting back into the eyeshadow palette, I'm going to be using this shade Soft Peach right here underneath my brow bone just to lighten it up a little bit. So I'm using the 715 brush from Japanesque. I'm just going to apply this right under the brows. I'm barely going to clean up the edge right here with Soft Peach, but I mean, I'm going to be taking away any fallout from underneath, so don't worry about that too much. We're going to move on to the liner, and the liner that I'm going to be using is from Buxom. This is the Call Me Black liner. It's super dark and I really love it. So we're going to go straight into the lash line on the top and the bottom. So she goes all the way in the inner corner. Personally for me, like, I cannot wear inner liner that goes all the way on the inside because I feel like I will touch my eye randomly and then my whole makeup is messed up. But if you're gonna do this look, no touching your face or your eyes. Okay, so you want it to look something like that. And if you want to do a little bit sharper in the inner corner, you can. I will probably do that with a liquid liner because it will stay longer than a pencil. So dark, fierce, loving it. Probably look like a mess because my face is a mess, but it's all good. So I'm gonna blend out this shadow a little bit more, going back in with my Wayne Goss brush. I'm gonna get back into Noir and make it a little bit darker now that the liner is on. See the difference? It's like much darker on this side. It's a little bit too light. It can look gray, so we want it to be that really, really dark black. Smoky eyes are really sexy. They have always been Kim's staple makeup look, so I really love that she brought it back to the Met Gala this year because it just was her iconic smoky eye look and it was just beautiful. For the lashes, I wanted something that was kind of intense because this eye is so dark. You want to do something that is going to show because a lot of lashes won't show with this eyeshadow look. So I really loved these lashes when I saw them. These are the Velvet 59 Luxury Vegan Lashes, and this style doesn't say the name, but I will put it down below for you guys. But look at these lashes. They are pretty, let me see. They're pretty intense, and I really loved how long they were at the ends. So they're gonna give that cat eye look and they're gonna enhance the way that this eyeshadow looks. So I'm gonna go ahead and trim them and pop them on. Okay you guys, so now we are ready to do the face. The lashes are on, they are pretty long. I am gonna put some mascara on, but I'm gonna wait to the end. Right now I just put on shade 10 and shade 6 from KKW Beauty Concealer underneath the eyes, and we're just going to finish off with our face now. I'm using the Smashbox brush. This is the buildable foundation brush, but I'm using it for my concealer. So that really cleans it up underneath the eyes, makes it really sharp, and we will bake on top of that as well. Okay, I am going to put on some more foundation because Kim K always has that flawless face beat. So the foundation I've been loving lately, I think I've showed some of you guys this. This is the Forever Undercover 24 Hour from Dior, and I love it. I am shade 25. It is so, so good, and it's very full coverage, and it really doesn't move. I really like it. So for contour, I am using my iconic London pigment stick. This is 3.1. Kim's contour is always pretty high, so I'm just gonna put it super high like that. So I want my contour to look just like this. Now it looks a little scary, but just wait until we blend it out and it will be a masterpiece. Yeah, that was a zit that I just turned into a freckle. So what? I'm gonna bake under my eyes really quick before I blend out my nose contour, just because I don't want anything to crease. I'm gonna be using 2 different baking powders. I'm gonna be using the KKW Beauty in shade 3, my lucky number. And I'm also gonna be using my favorite. This is the Holy Grail. This is the RCMA translucent powder. So first I'm just gonna put KKW on, and then I will put the other one on after. In this look, she really didn't have a lot of heavy contour. It's very, very light on her face. Even her blush is super light. So I'm gonna be super light with, I mean, girl, come on. We all know that she has loads of contour on, as do I. But we're gonna be lighter than normal because I usually feel like she's a little bit more sculpted than that. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm going to put, I'm gonna put a little or a lot of the RCMA powder on top of that KKW Beauty. This kind of just seals it all in. I really like to mix my translucents, and these two are actually my top 2 favorites, so they work really well with each other. So you can go ahead and dust away any of the excess baking powder, and we're pretty much ready to spray our face and put on the best part, the highlight. I'm going to be using the Luminous Dewy Skin Mist from Tatcha. This is one of my favorites. It smells so good. I'm going to use any of the rest of it to get out any of the baking powder that flew on my freaking hair. Which, by the way, is this hair not so dope? I want to show you guys the whole look, but I'll show you after. I had my amazing friend Peter do my hair. I'll put his link to his Instagram right here. He is so good, and I feel like he totally killed the recreation of the KKW look at Met Gala. Okay, so for today's highlighter, I'm using actually one of my favorite. It was actually my first highlighter that I ever bought, and I think they just did new packaging for it. I'm not completely sure, but this is Albatross from NARS. It is by far one of my favorite highlighters. I used it when I was in high school, and now I think it's in like a bigger size, but I could be totally wrong. And I actually fell in love with Albatross because of Kim Kardashian. She had mentioned years ago that this was her favorite yellow toned white highlighter. It's just so poppin' and it looks beautiful on the skin. So we're gonna use that today. For the brush, I'm using the Sigma Tapered Highlight Brush. I'm actually going to use this to highlight the body as well. Okay, so the face is complete. All we have to do is finish with the lips to complete this look. I'm going to be using a couple colors actually to get the recreation that she did. She did a brown liner and then a nice nude liner in the middle. I'm not sure if it was from her collection, but the Classic K would be really pretty in the middle. But I wanted to use the Charlotte Tilbury. This is Lip Cheat Foxy Brown for the lip liner. And then we're going to be using a little bit of Kwikki from ColourPop. This is from the Shayla collaboration. I really love this nude. It's just like a really beautiful nude. So we are going to do that right now. And then you can go ahead and blend it out with your fingers a little bit.
Babes, I didn't realize until after I saw the footage how bad my eyeshadow started to come off, and I really think it's because of the concealer that I used. So definitely use a stronger primer when you are doing a smoky eye like this. I would suggest MAC Painterly or a dark black primer. It's going to make it last a lot longer.
Okay, my loves, so that is the finished and complete look. I really hope that you all loved this video and this tutorial. Smoky eyes can be really intimidating, but they really are super easy. So if you did like this, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up, as well as comment down below any ideas that you have for me that you would like me to film in my next upcoming videos. And for my giveaway, I will put all the description. I will put all the details in my description box down below. There's going to be some amazing goodies in this giveaway, so do not forget to check it out. I love you guys so much, and I have so much makeup here, and I hate when it goes to waste, so I always want to give back to you guys. I love you all so much. I think I just said that, but I do. So I will see you in the next video. Bye, guys.